Aside from our classes, we also taught spoken English through a paid internship. We became teachers to middle school and high school students for 6 weeks. We had 6 to 10 students each and were in charge of preparing lesson plans and holding class 5 days a week. We rode our bikes a couple miles through the city to school every day. This is our story.
Yeah, I remember the first day. Everyone remembers the first day. We went in buses to Shandong Dashui, and as we got out of the bus, the bell rang, and it was Shandong Dashui is a 4-story school, and it has balconies that overlook the quad area, and I don't know how many hundreds of students came out, and we were the main attraction.
We all walked in, maybe 30 of us, maybe more, not knowing what to expect.
The entire school had lined up around the balconies to see us.
Tons of students up on the balconies and clapping and cheering.
I knew just from the looks on their faces the first day that I was there that it was going to be an incredible experience.
How are you?
Fun! How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi Connie, how are you doing? What's up?
Hello.
Hey. Hi.
What language do my students speak first? English and Spanish. 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 Let me write down for you the name of that. Spanish. And then the other hand. The other?
Hello Celeste.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Are these your students?
These are my students. Excellent. The toughest part of teaching them was probably a little bit to do with the language barrier, but more probably that I didn't have any teaching experience and didn't really know what was the best way to go about teaching them.
Getting them to talk more freely with me. At first getting them to open up a little bit and not be so afraid to speak up and to answer the questions for fear of being wrong.
I feel like I was completely engaging them and getting them to speak in a way that was academic.
And then understanding each other was a bit of a challenge.
Hi, my name is Ren.
My name is Zhang Jin.
I'm from Jinan, China. I like to play piano.
I like study the PE.
你认识谁呀？
Yesterday it was raining.
Today is cloudy. It isn't warm at all. I played football with Tema.
In his hands, there is a raincoat. Now the rainbow is in the sky.
Jojo. Hi.
Hey. Does everyone know what an educator is? An educator? Educator is another word for teacher.
Oh, I don't know.
I was quite honored with the event that they threw for us, the How to Speak English Well panel. They had made this such a huge deal on campus. I mean, we thought that it was a small honor where we'd be speaking to some students and, you know, letting them know what is the easiest method of learning English, or any language for that matter. And this was campus, like the whole high school. They had TVs in every room so that those who couldn't attend the assembly would be able to watch and participate. There were maybe, I think, 500 or 600 students in that auditorium, and they had a huge silkscreen banner made with our names in English and our names in Chinese, and honoring the internship and you and Professor Ringer. It was such a big deal, and it was such an honor for me. I wanted to talk the whole time and give every ounce of my interest and my energy to these students, and they were all so excited, and that was a big day. That was a really big day. That was a huge honor. It made me feel like not necessarily rewarded for what I was doing, but that it really made a difference, and that felt good.
I'm Jojo. I like our teacher. He is very humorous, and he teaches us with all his heart. I thank him very much. These days, we are learning much things about English. We are very happy. The activity is very good too. I like it, and I wish next thank him again.
Thank you for making English fun. I like to learn from you. I learned many things from you. I like learn how to see animals because I like animals very much. I can't forget this day. I will miss you.
I love you very much. This activity makes me get a lot. I like studying in the open air.
First, I can learn more articles and practice more English more. I've learned so many new words. They are so useful that I can't describe something more clearly.
I learned a lot of things from you. You make English class very interesting. I learned how to see some vegetables, fruits, emotions, shapes, and many other things in English. I can't forget these days. After you leave this city, I'll miss you.
I think I might start crying if I talk about the final day.
I was in a hurry, so I was gonna just say goodbye, but it turned into this like half-hour goodbye, and it was so hard for me. I mean, I forgot about where I needed to be, and I didn't want to leave.
I mean, they had prepared songs for me in English and in Chinese. They brought musical instruments and gifts and envelopes with their addresses and names in Chinese.
I didn't know if I'd ever see them again when I said goodbye.
What did you learn?
I learned English.
Did you? A lot?
Me too.
I learned a lot of things.
Yes.
Okay, say bye.
Bye. Bye. See you next time.
See you.
Okay. Oh, they're crying. Oh.
And I didn't want to leave. I cried, and I was so sad to be leaving my students because they really touched me, got a place in my heart, and it was really hard. It was really hard. I said my goodbyes to my students, and I reassured them that we would stay in touch and that we would be lifelong friends, and I encouraged them to follow learning the language and pursuing their dreams and their goals, and left it at that.
This time that we spent together was really an amazing thing for them, I think, and for us, definitely for us.
And I was particularly touched by their reactions to my leaving, because they also seemed sad. And it was really nice to see that, you know, we'd been able to build a friendship or a relationship across a cultural barrier and a language barrier, and to some degree an age barrier.
I learned a lot about Chinese culture that you wouldn't learn, I think, if you just went as a tourist.
The biggest reward for me about teaching at Shandong Dashui was my relationship with the students.
I learned a level of patience that I've never understood, that I've never had, that I could never relate to, and something that I'm very grateful for having now.
I personally benefited so much, and I still benefit to this day from the experience I had with the students in China, because it did as much for me as I hope it did for them.